Good day, parents. Thank you very much once again for being at today's edition of Parenting Chats. At the last edition, we spoke about neglect and the fact that the only definition of love to our children is spending time with them. In spite of provision of other needs of life, once that need of spending time to bond with them is missing, then they are being neglected. Now, another form of neglect that we are not quick to realize is paying attention to one child more than another. That makes the other child feel neglected, unloved, they don't feel like they are part of the family. And then this leads to sibling rivalry, which is our topic for today. Episode 9, topic is sibling rivalry. What is sibling rivalry? It is jealousy and competition between children of the same parents. And in most cases, parents are the cause of this problem. It is a problem that you do not wish to have because in the distant future, it's going to reflect in the relationship of the children. It will lead to total hatred, so that children do not want to have anything to do with one another. It is not a thing any parents would wish for. So we need to be very, very careful as parents to ensure that nothing leads to rivalry between our children. Enmity, hostility between children is a terrible thing. And parents must be on the lookout for these vices and do the very best they can do to quickly amend it. Parents must ensure that favoritism is not displayed between their children. Every child is good in one area or another. The fact that the area where one child is very good is what makes you happy should not make you neglect the other child. So, our future as parents is at stake over this matter because nobody wants at his or her old age to see her children behaving to one another as enemies. I would like us to watch an animation to drive home this point. And I believe that by this, we'll be able to examine ourselves and see where we are falling short in this regard. Sibling rivalry is real. It happens a lot amongst siblings. It leads to separation. I've had siblings who said, once my parents are dead, I have nothing to do with my other siblings anymore. And no parents would want to hear that kind of thing. So we need to be conscious, we need to be careful to make sure that our attitude, our utterances do not lead to sibling rivalry. So please watch the animation and learn from it.
Why are you so disrespectful? Why don't you have any regard for me as your elder sister? What have you done to earn my respect? After all, I am more intelligent than you. I do not hold you responsible. It is the fact that Mommy and Daddy always scold me right before you that caused your attitude. Once I am out of this home, just forget that you have a sister. Who really cares? I am not going to miss you a bit. You should even move out of the house. Maybe you are going to be more reasonable. What? Did you just talk to me in that manner? I will never blame you for showing me no respect. I will blame Dad and Mom for always putting you ahead of me on every matter in this house. From now henceforth, there is no relationship between me, yourself and your so-called parents. I am done and out. Just look at you.
You girls again? What is it this time around? Why are you both on each other's neck all the time?
Mom, it's all your fault. My younger sister has no regards for me at all. Thanks to you and Daddy, who always believe my sister is better than me, I am going to leave this house for all of you. From now on, Do not refer to me as your daughter. I have had enough. I cannot take it anymore. You all see me as a lesser human being, and I cannot take that anymore.
Oh, my daughter. This day I acknowledge my fault and I deeply regret the views that your dad and I have had towards you all the while, and I am sorry for that. Please do not leave the house. We will make it up to you. Please, dear. Hey you. You need to start giving your elder sister some respect. Your dad and I have made a mistake by making you feel more important than her. Henceforth, you will be punished for every rude behavior you show towards her. All of us need to start treating her with much love and respect. Both of you have equal standing in this house. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, Mummy.
Good.
From the animation we watched, you would see that there is need for us to respect each child. Whatever be the differences between our children, they must each be accorded self-respect. So, if there's a child that is performing bad academically or in character, do not rebuke that child, whether she is the younger or the older, or especially if she's the older, before the rest of the family. We should learn to call children for private counseling, not open rebuke and, saying words that could affect their self-esteem before other people. So we must be very, very careful about rebuking children when we need to. Yes, we need to rebuke when they do whatever needs rebuke, but it must be done with some respect and privately. And we must be deliberate about not showing favoritism to our children. So all children must be loved equally. Whatever makes you happy about one child should not be displayed, evidently before the rest. They must all know that my parents love us, my parents care for us. Children should not be found saying, mommy prefers this person, daddy prefers that person. That shouldn't be. They will not work for the good of the family. They will not work for the future of the siblings and the parents as well. So let's be extremely careful about this. Let us guard against sibling rivalry as much as we can. Thank you. See you at the next edition by the grace of God.